Hello, everyone. This is Catwoman,
And I'm Gadget Goddess, and we are
your home girls of tech.
here on the Gadget Chats podcast. Happy Tuesday!
Happy Tuesday!
Though it feels like a Monday.
Yes. And happy post MLK Day. I'm glad that we take a day out for him and stuff like that. He was an amazing civil rights leader, and we'll always have him in our hearts.
Yes, ma'am.
I apologize. This is a bad segue after that, but we're going to now talk about what's going on with us. ¿Qué pasa? So I'm just going to pull up the screen here. So as far as updates on what's going on with us, on our YouTube channel, we have 220 subscribers. Yay!
Yay! Let me get the sound ready.
And on our Twitter, we have 146 subscribers. Yay! On Instagram, we have 124 followers. Yay! And on our Facebook, we have 73 followers. Yay!
Yay!
That's pretty neat. Even though I didn't get a chance to post our latest, our previous podcast on Facebook because I don't know what's going on with Facebook. It won't let me upload any videos.
Oh, wow.
But that's cool. We still got some people afterwards. That's great. Yay! So also wanted to give a shout out to Gadget Goddess. She did her first live stream asking people what they want to see about her channel. Yay!
Yay for me! Although I did have help. I didn't do it alone. I figured it'd be a little overwhelming. I had Tana Solit and Easy Computer Solutions there with me. But I appreciate all of their support.
So isn't that awesome? Like, you know, here's your video 5 years ago, and then here's your latest video. Like, that's so awesome. Congratulations.
I gained like 10 subs after that.
Yeah. 243 subscribers. That's amazing.
So anybody who wants to know or wants to ask me things or wants something from me other than Gadget Chats and Wired Wednesday, please either go watch the replay and leave a comment or go just leave a comment. It might be too long for you. It's 2 hours, but it's entertaining.
Yeah, it was very, very entertaining. How was it like for you, you know, running it like on your own and stuff like that?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah.
I figured things out on the fly pretty okay. And what I didn't figure out, they were able to tell me. So
word. That's great. Also wanted to let you guys know that next week on Tuesday, January 28th, SpecTechcular Gadgets is going to be our special guest.
Yay!
So as you guys know, we always switch it up when we have a special guest. We don't have any articles or anything like that. We just focus on our special guest, have random conversations, also keep it about tech, and the audience members that are live at the time get to ask questions and interact with us and everything. So very excited to have SpecTechcular Gadgets on our show. We've known her for a long time now. I consider her my twin because we look very similar.
And I consider her my sister. So we're all sisters in tech. So
yeah, good looking sisters in tech.
Although,
so yeah,
we didn't do our thirst buckets. We give a shout out to New York Tech Loving Mama, Lori Merline, Uno Nice, Easy Computer Solutions, and Raymond Williams. Thanks for being here early.
Welcome all. Little ticker here. Also, last week we talked about our stickers. So we finally have it up on Redbubble. So I just wanted to show you guys that these are the 3 stickers that we have. It's Tech Woes. So we have the gray one, the blue one, and the pink one. I will leave a link in the description so that you guys can check it out.
Shame on me. I haven't bought mine yet, but I'm going to get some. I do know some people have purchased theirs.
It's okay. I haven't bought mine either. But
you bought the originals.
I did buy the originals. Yeah, I know, but I still need to get some pink ones. Um, Currently, right now, 20 to 50% off site wide. So if you get some
Oh,
stickers, you'll get a discount. I don't know how much the discount but it is going to be between 20 and 50%. So if you want to grab those, you can grab them now. Like that'll
was
obviously
it
bring down the
low?
cost, and
Yeah.
it'll especially,
I'm sure it won't discount
help
the
you with the
shipping.
shipping.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah.
it won't discount the shipping, but it'll discount the item.
It'll discount the item. But yeah, it's still really good. So if you want to get your stickers, now is the time. It doesn't say for how long it is, but if you put in code yes to 2050 when you do check out, then you'll get a discount. So yeah, now is a
We
great
all
time.
like to keep money in our pockets.
Yeah. We also wanted it to showcase another sticker. This one is just in time for Valentine's Day. It says, "You're my other half." And it's a picture of a phone and it has wired earbuds. And it's just, saying, "You're my other half. You can't have my one
This
earbud.
sticker
You
was
gotta have
made
the
for
two earbuds."
SpecTechcular Gadgets.
Yeah, basically. I definitely was channeling SpecTechcular Gadgets with this sticker. Just in time for Valentine's Day. When you order yours, you'll get it within 7 days. You could give it to your boo, or you could give it to anybody that you just want to share wonderful feelings towards.
I don't think I have a crown handy for those asking me to put a crown on. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the crown is heavy.
It
The
is.
GG.
It's a lot to wear for an hour or 2 hours or however long.
Yeah. Um. So next up, we have our
I have
tech
a question
deals.
for
Oh yes,
one
yes,
of the questions in the chat. Do we have the link in the description for stickers?
yes. I
Okay.
put both of them.
So Spec
They're
Tech
in the.
is in the
Oh, sorry.
description.
Yeah. So just look for the link where it has the red bubble stuff. The first one is the stickers that takes you to all the tech woes. Then the second red bubble link will take you to the
The headphones.
wired. Yeah. So now we're gonna talk about tech deals. Well, a tech deal
Well, it's
that.
tech deals. It's more than one.
Oh, it's more than one. Okay.
Yeah, if you scroll
Uh,
down, it's more. Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah,
see.
because I wouldn't really recommend the laptop, which is at the top, but
Yeah, that's cool. So this is the Best Buy website, and this is their tech deals of the day.
And I think
So
they end in 5 hours and 51 minutes. So you are
oh,
limited. You see the ticker at the top? Yeah.
yeah.
So if you're on with us live, you're
Hmm.
good. But if you watch this on the podcast, if you listen and it's 5 hours from now, it's midnight Eastern Standard Time for you,
Hmm.
it's too late. Or you got 50 minutes after that.
um, so the first one is a Razer keyboard, the Black Widow Essential Wired Gaming Mechanical Razer Green Switch keyboard with black light. Whoa, what? That is a long name.
Yeah, it's a lot,
Anyway,
ain't it? That's the
yeah,
whole name, y'all.
I'm surprised I was able to go through so many. Okay, that one's $54.99. So you save
$55 basically.
$45.
It's regular price 99 or $100. So
They have this gaming chair, but in order to see the price, you got to add it to your cart.
I thought they had the price up earlier. They did have it up earlier, so I'm gonna add it to the cart.
Okay, here it is. $229.99
It's the regular price.
for the gaming chair. Yep. So it's $150 off. That's awesome.
Okay.
I got to make sure to take it out of my cart.
Do you shop on Best Buy online?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
JBL Link View with Google Assistant Black, $94.99, so $95.
They are normally priced $300.
Yeah, that's really good. The Nespresso Insia espresso maker, coffee maker, is $79.99, so $80. So anybody
Regular
wants to
price
get their coffee
150.
on? Yep. Mm-hmm. The crock pot cook and carry 5-quart slow cooker is $17.49. It is
$7.50. $17.50.
Yeah. So
Regular
it's half
price
off
35.
basically.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We'll go back up to the laptop because somebody in the chat is asking about it.
Okay, yeah, we'll go to it afterwards. Walker Edison modern console for TVs up to 64 inches, slate white and gray, $215.
Regular
So
price
it's
310.
original. Mhm. The Insignia Indoor HD TV antenna, black, $12.99. So it's
Regular.
regular 1999.
Okay.
The Philips Norelco Series 3000 wet or dry electric shaver, precision black metal chrome, $39.99.
Regular price $65.
Mhm. And then the Audio Quest Clean Screen Cleaner Kit. Wow, that was hard going between the S's and the C. $9.99.
Regular price $20. So
Yep.
back up to the top. The Lenovo Chromebook. It's an
Mm-hmm.
11.6 inch,
Yeah.
4 gigs of memory, 35 gigabytes of eMMC flash memory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So the 36 gigabytes, that's basically the storage space, but it uses like a flash, like a little flash card inside.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it's internal.
it's $119. Regular price $170.
Mm-hmm.
So there are that's your deals for today. That's all I can really find worth looking at. But I thought some of those were decent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I saw earlier today that Westinghouse 8 terabyte storage was $115. But then when I went to the click on it, it was $130. So I was like, I'll wait for that to go down a little bit more.
Alan said he was checking out that Razer keyboard, phone tech at work.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you think you're gonna get it now that it's $55?
I know a lot of people that are into the mechanical keyboards.
Yeah, me too.
I got a
just
wireless light up keyboard. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. My keyboard doesn't light up. I wish I had a keyboard where you can't hear the keys.
Mine
I
are a
know
little loud. They're not super loud though.
Yeah, I know that Apple was trying to do that, but they just messed up the keyboard by making it silent. So back to the drawing board. If anybody wants to suggest some keyboards out there that are silent, wireless, let me know. Holla at me.
I run my Mac Mini to my TV with a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse, and they both light up.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they're not too noisy.
Yeah. So now we're gonna get into some articles. Hey.
It's article time.
Yeah, first one is about Samsung. So the prices have been revealed. Obviously, they're rumored, but this is so far what they're saying it's going to be.
Which I did not. It says sticker shock. To me,
Yeah.
it wasn't sticker shock. I thought there would be more.
Yes, I don't think it's a sticker shock either. I think that that's around the price that I thought it was going to be.
Okay. Well, let's spit numbers.
So these are all pounds. They're not in US dollars. But
up under it says
usually
US dollars. It says it right up under it. As for US prices, they will be lower than the European ones. Max guess is $850 for the S20, $950 for the S20 Plus, and $1,200 for the Ultra.
I don't believe it, and I'll explain why. Because no, this is a trend with Samsung. Whenever the EU prices
it's
come
the
out,
tester. It's the tester. They throw it out there to see what the reaction's gonna be. Yeah.
Whenever the EU prices come out, it's always the same amount in US, even though it's an EU price. So if it says that it's starting at $900, 900 pounds, then it's going to be 900 USD. They don't convert it. That's what I've always noticed. So even though they're converting it down at the bottom, from what I've noticed the past 4 years now following Samsung, whatever the EU price is the same exact price USD. So as far as what they're saying for EU prices for the pound. They say that the Samsung Galaxy S20 5G is going to be between 900 to 1,000 pounds. The Samsung Galaxy S20 plus 5G is going to be between 1,050 to 1,100. The Samsung Galaxy S20 Ultra 5G is 1,300. The Samsung Galaxy Z Flip, 1,400.
But that's still not a huge difference in what they said for the U.S. prices. It's like $100 difference.
Yeah. But if this is what they're rumoring the prices to be right now, is the same USD. Obviously, as we get closer to the event, some new prices are going to come out. And then also they're going to be talking about the Z Flip as well. It's only $500 difference than the.
How do you feel about the Z Flip?
I don't.
From what you've seen, me neither.
I'm not impressed. It's all about the crease. Is there a crease? That's
it zigzags. It's got to have a crease.
Nah, I don't want it. I'll wait till there's creaseless.
I think they're doing their usual. Let's throw everything at the wall and see what sticks.
Yeah. They're. I don't really care about the S line anymore. Ever since the S9, I'm like, you know what? I use the pen. Why am I wasting
I was gonna say, if you don't
S-line?
use the pen, in essence, they're the same phone. I don't really care for their flagships at all anymore. I'm an A-line person if I'm gonna go back to Samsung.
Mm-hmm. So we do have a couple of people here in
the live chat on
YouTube. Yeah, so you probably said these names already. Mike West.
No, I didn't.
Nice. Okay.
These came in later.
Okay. Dr. Donna Walter.
Yeah, these are new people. Sharky's here.
Yeah, Sharky 165. Armadillo Texas. Hey.
Armadillo, are you gonna make a case for this Z phone?
Ooh. They might just.
That would be rough.
Lucrative to just let Samsung handle the cases. Like, nobody should be even thinking about making them for it.
Armadillo, I use everything. Stop calling me a Huawei gal. I owned 10 phones last year.
But Huawei has the specialist place in your heart.
Right, but only 2 of those phones were Huawei's out of the 10 I owned. Yeah.
But it has the specialist, like how Eric says,
like Samsung. Yeah, it's how Samsung is with you. I understand. But you own an LG.
Yes, I am.
And a Huawei.
I've actually been tinkering around with my LG because when I bought it, it was Sprint, my LG V40, but I have AT&T, and so I've been watching tutorials on how to change the firmware, and it doesn't look too difficult. But I know that as a beginner, it would be very daunting. And so that's going to be my next project, making a beginner tutorial for changing firmware for LG phones.
Sounds like a plan. No, I like tinkering too. That's why I went ahead and got the Mate 30 Pro, just because it was something to tinker with. I'm in the forums every day.
Tinkerella.
Well, one of your articles is going to lead me into a conversation, but we're going to carry on.
Awesome. So here in this next article, this one is by The Verge, A.D. Robertson. Huawei signs deals with TomTom for a Google Maps alternative because as of right now, Huawei can't use Google Maps. So
I do.
They found something else.
Yeah, for those who don't have Google Play services, they can't use Google Maps, but I do.
Yeah. So if you activate the Google Play services,
everything works. Yeah.
The maps. Okay.
Yeah. This is for people who don't want to put Google Play services on their Huawei.
Okay. Have you ever used the TomTom?
I am not fond of TomTom. Okay. I've used a TomTom. Okay, we can agree on that. Yeah. TomTom sucks.
Yeah, I got lost so many times with that TomTom. I don't know what was up with the antenna on it, but it would just I would just always get lost. So I used the TomTom when I lived in Massachusetts, and whenever we'd go down the tunnel, I'd lose signal, or whenever we were smack dab in downtown. And then came the updates. To update the maps, it was $10 each map. And that's when I was like, I'm done with you, TomTom.
I don't know what he's asking here. I think he's asking about what's the thing that's on the computer?
Oh, the outbreak that's happening right now in China. I think
Oh, is that what
that's
that
what
is?
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Oh, okay.
Armadillo Tech. Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
Welcome to Phones and Shay. I'll slide that in.
Hey, um, have you used? Oh yeah, Beats just talked about it. Garmin.
Oh, it's SpecTech's hubby, right? That's him, right?
Yeah, that is. Have you used Garmin?
I like Garmin.
Me
Garmin
too.
was my go-to as well.
Yeah, when I was in Spanish, harta, done with TomTom. I went
TomTom
ahead
doesn't it
and
tell
got
you
a
to turn
Garmin.
in so many meters, like in 2 meters? And I'm like, no, we're gonna use terms that I use.
Oh, I was able to switch it.
No, I
I was
don't
able
think
to
mine
switch
was.
it.
That's how long ago it was that I used it, though.
Right? Oh, Sharky wants to know where did I live in
Oh,
Massachusetts?
he's talking about drinks. Armadillo, we're not talking about alcohol. This is
Oh.
a
I thought he
this
was
is not
talking
Wired
about that
Wednesday.
outbreak. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
Um,
tomorrow.
Sharky, I lived in Sin City, Lynn, Massachusetts, but I'd always go down to Boston, either taking
She's lived
the
everywhere.
trolley.
You live in New York too, right?
Yeah, I lived in New York for a long time as
Yeah.
well. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll see if I don't know. I haven't tried TomTom lately,
Right.
but
So I'm,
after
I'm
my
not gonna be
first
too biased.
experience, I'm a little like, I mean, okay, they have an alternative, but I don't know how good
Mm,
TomTom has been.
I'll stick
I
with
still get the
Claudia.
emails. Yeah. Do you still get the emails from TomTom?
No,
I do. I get the emails. Update your maps. I'm too lazy to unsubscribe.
I might have blocked him. I don't know. Leave me alone, TomTom.
All right. So
Let's move on.
this is good, but at least this is good for Huawei. They're having their autonomy. Um,
And maybe they will improve TomTom.
yeah,
I'm
maybe
trying.
we can only hope. You know, Huawei is not the type of company to just put crap out there. So I have faith. You know, I'm crossing my fingers, but I'm not holding my breath. That's what I like to say.
Tana saying is let the tech do the talking.
Yes, that's the
So that's what
ultimate
we're gonna
saying.
do.
Mm-hmm. All right, so next article is another CNET article by Ty Pendlebury. Sonos ending software updates for older devices this May. So if you have a Sonos, um, here are the ones that will no longer get updates after May. So this one is pre-2015, the Zone Player ZP80, the Zone Player ZP90, the Connect Amp also before 2015, the Zone Player 7P100, the Zone Player 120, the CR200, the Play 5 Gen 1, Zone Player S5, the Sonos Bridge, and Zone Bridge. So those are the ones that are no longer going to get updates after May. So
I'm gonna backtrack you just for a second
Yeah.
because Two Phones brought up a GPS app. Here we go. I have used that via watch, maybe my Samsung watch.
Mm-hmm.
Do
I've
you
never
have it
heard
on
of it.
yours? Oh yeah, it's a good GPS for watches. I've never used it for phone.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So those who have Sonoses, now you know that those are no longer going to get upgrades. So if you want to continue to use it at your own risk. If you feel like now it's time to upgrade, start looking around for some good deals.
Stenosis sounds like a disease or something. But go ahead.
Oh,
You
do I
said
still
those.
keep calling it? I'm so sorry. I always do that. Why?
No,
It's
you were
just
just making it
Sonos.
plural. Yeah, but you said stenosis. You were making it plural. I understand, but I was like, oh, it sounds like a disease or something.
I'm gonna let you in that little secret. I was not making it plural.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Oh,
why my mouth just wants to say stenosis. I think it's because I keep thinking about genosis.
stenosis.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, where is he? He's not even here. Well, I
Oh,
should listen to the replay like, oh, they say
you,
my name.
you were in thought, genosis.
And then all the times that Eric would call him gonosis. So
Yeah. So stenosis, sonos, sonos.
Sonos. Sonos. One day I'll get it right.
It's okay.
One day
It's
I will.
very entertaining for me because, like I said, it sounded like some kind of disease or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. So the comments are still talking about the previous article. So Dr. Donald Walters said Garmin is in the go in aviation. That's cool.
Yeah, Garmin is
All
the
right.
stuff.
Yeah, I had a wonderful experience with Garmin. And then Google Maps came out and I was like, sayonara.
And now that like Google Maps, you can bring your music into it. It does traffic, just like Waze used to be my go-to because it told you where the police were and the traffic. And I'm back on Google
Yeah.
Maps now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was one point in time when I stopped using Google Maps and I started using MapQuest
Oh
because they
Lord,
had their own map. And it was
MapQuest got
more
me lost.
no, actually the app was more accurate than Google.
Maybe
When
they've
I
gotten
first moved
better.
down to Florida. Yeah. When I don't know, they had the Florida map on lock. Google was just taking me every which way. But now Google has it correct now. So
Can I go a little left field? Do you
but
know that Uber now you can get a walking buddy? You have to pay for a walking buddy?
wait, is that like an avatar that you follow while you're walking?
No, it's an actual person. I witnessed this on
Okay.
Twitter the other day. I should have posted like I sent you a picture so you could show what it looks like.
Yeah.
Somebody had did like navigation to the airport in New York,
Mm-hmm.
and walking buddy was costing them like so many dollars a mile. So somebody's gonna walk with you to the airport via Uber.
Okay. All right. Is it like people who know the area that usually?
I would take it. So kind of like your driver should know the area.
Okay. And when they
So you
walk
don't walk
with you,
alone. Yeah.
okay. And so when they walk with you, um, do they get paid?
I would take it they do. If I'm gonna walk with you via Uber, then I better get paid.
That sounds awesome. Yo, imagine like that's a fun way to lose weight and get paid. Like
Oh,
you
if
just
you're the
walk.
employee, yes, but if you're the person paying, like what if you get a creepster to walk with?
True. That yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's a vetting process in it, but I think yeah, definitely for the person who's getting paid, that's fun.
With all the when I'm not gonna say all like it's a ton of those, but with all the incidents of like people getting raped and stuff, I'm like, no.
This is going to sound weird or in poor taste, but if something were to happen to you, at least you have your GPS on.
Well, we had one of
Moving
those
along.
incidents here where the woman was
Yeah.
raped in a car, and I was just like, oh my God, what could be worse? You call to get a ride somewhere, and the guy takes you somewhere and rapes you.
Oh, that's so horrible. I mean, I definitely wouldn't use it in the night. I would use it in the middle of the day. But
But somebody told me they're tightening up on like if you're drunk, they won't let you take certain.
mhm. And
Yeah.
that's what Uber was for. It's like, oh, I could just
Yeah.
drink and then and now they're like, sorry, you cannot get on here.
I'll let you in on a little secret. If you got AAA, just call them and have them tow your car home. That way you and your car get home.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Beat said, Uber, I'm lost. Please send me a buddy to be lost with.
So that's your life hack for the day. If you have AAA, just get your car towed and go home.
That's true. Yeah. AAA is the bomb. So moving right on to the next article. This is from the Daily News. Passenger using Wi-Fi network named
This cracked
Remote
me up.
Detonator was booted from a flight. Okay. Like, if you're at home and you don't want people to hack into your Wi-Fi, you call it like police station or FBI, right? Because people be like, oh, I don't know, maybe I shouldn't. But to go on an airplane and name it that, like that's really bad.
But the idiots didn't even turn off their phones when they asked people to turn their phones off.
Yeah. And they
Please
actually
catch me.
said, put it on airplane mode. Airplane mode turns off Wi-Fi.
And I keep getting off subject, but this makes me think of another article I saw this week.
Yeah.
When people love to record, right? So when the guy's getting taken off the plane, people are recording. This dude hawks a Louis and spits in one of the people's faces that's recording as he's being ushered off the plane.
Wow. That's horrible.
I think both of us would have got booted off the plane because he would have caught a 2-piece. Like that's like, yeah, that's a felony here. Felony spitting, but
oh my God. Big Head said that he would name his Wi-Fi $1 per minute. That's amazing. Yeah. That's a good name. Somebody named their phone their Wi-Fi Galaxy Note 7 before, and people were panicking. They couldn't find out who the person was.
Hey, that's the way you do it. You're not supposed to tell on yourself by leaving your phone on.
Well, I don't think at the time they were able to figure out whose phone it was.
Mm-hmm.
But I think
this
that
couple
they
left
it out
theirs
now.
on. That's how they knew. Yeah.
Yeah, and this person fit. Now they know how. I think now they know how to do it now easily. That's just.
I've seen some hilarious titles for Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Like what?
I mean, I don't really want to give up people's personal stuff, but I've seen some funny things or some very not politically correct things, like get the F off my Wi-Fi and that kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. My Mate 30 Pro, I've named it Ban Bish. So if you see my phone tethering, it's the banned phone, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did want to thank Two Phones for letting everybody know to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Appreciate
Shout out to Two Phones for giving us a shout out on his live stream the other night. I was there. Mwah. Yes. All the love we receive, we reciprocate. So everybody go follow Two Phones. He streams extremely late, but if you happen to be up and have insomnia, drop by there at 2 or 3 in the morning. That's when he streams.
Mm-hmm. Or when you wake up, you'll have a lovely live stream to listen to for your commute or anything. Dr. Donna Walters said it was basically giving us a fun fact that if you go to the doctors, they will not allow you to go on a cab or a bus after you have been under or having your eyes dilated.
Oh yeah, my brother, when he had his wisdom teeth removed, he had to bring someone with him. Like, you can't just go have those procedures done by yourself because you can't drive, and then you can't hop in a taxi or anything.
Same thing too. When I got LASIK, they were like, you cannot go on an Uber or a cab afterwards. You have to be taken by someone, So. So Dr. Donna Walter asked, he caused everyone to be late at the other end of the flight. Of course.
Yeah. You don't have to read that one. I'm putting it up for the chat. And Donna, I'm talking 2, 3, 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's not in my time zone, but that's what time it is for me when he streams.
Yeah. All righty. So on to the next article.
I love Disney Plus, y'all.
Me too.
I have to watch The Mandalorian again.
Oh, you are? Okay, good. So Android headlines, and this one is by Alexander Maxham. So Disney Plus is coming to Europe earlier than expected. So it is now going to be coming on March 24th, before it's going to come on March 31st. Can I just say that I feel so bad for the people in Europe because we spoiled The Mandalorian for them? I thought everybody had Disney Plus. I didn't know that Europe didn't have Disney Plus.
Well, here's the thing. I have a friend on Twitter. I don't know if ever comes by Gadget Chats, but he has Disney Plus. He's just not. He doesn't have full Disney Plus. Like I can watch The Simpsons, he can't. So it's like he has some shows and not others. So maybe they're talking about the full blown version because that's what I'm feeling like. I'm waiting on my Mate 30 Pro to be able to work with Disney Plus. So I'm like, maybe this is going to get it because my phone's not in the US, but I do use it and say it's in the UK. So,
okay. Yeah. I don't, but what, is it because of the technicality? Like the things that they have to come into agreement as to what they're able to show, what they're not able to show. I think that if you're a streaming service, when you first come out, you need to come out for everybody. And not only that, but when a show comes out, a show needs to come out for everybody because other people spoil
you
it.
over here snitching.
Yeah, and you don't. And the thing is that you don't even know because you think everybody else watching it at the same time as you are. But and especially on Twitter, Twitter is notorious for spoilers. Like, for example, there's this show on Netflix called The Circle. I had to binge watch it because I saw all these inside jokes about The Circle. And I had to turn off Twitter for the rest of the day.
I am going to watch it. Still have not watched it yet. Anytime I see a tweet about it, I do not. I tried to watch Don't F with Cats or whatever it's called.
Oh, yeah,
I fell asleep on it.
You did? Oh my God. No. I
got through maybe invested. 2 episodes and I was knocked out. I was like, this is dry to me. Like, get to the point. I'm like, I think they drug it out a little bit. I do.
Yeah, they did. But I didn't know that even happened, even though it was like
based on a true story. I was like, oh, this really happened and these people were involved. And that's why I was trying to stay with it. I like stuff like that. I love crime. So.
And the thing that it was only an ocean away, too. And
see, I never found out that he wasn't here. I thought he was here. By the time I fell asleep, they still were thinking he was here because the vacuum cleaner was purchased here or whatever.
Yeah.
The stuff that was in the background, the cigarettes or whatever. See, I did watch.
You got yeah. Oh, you gotta buckle down and finish it though, because at the end you're gonna be like, "Are you kidding me? There are people like this in the world," and the answer is yes.
When I saw the video of him vacuum sealing the cats, I was like, there are people like this in the world. Who does that?
I cried. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. That hit me. I cried multiple times.
I am glad they didn't show it. Like,
yeah, me too. I wouldn't be able to handle it.
I love animals, so
yeah. But just a life being taken away, you know, especially as a mother, you know, like I just can't.
Well, children, animals, older people who can't defend themselves, like the mentally challenged. You hate to see anybody like that.
Yeah. Yes, Armadillo Tech, an ocean away. Like when everything was found out and everything, then all the news outlets were reporting it. It was an ocean away. It was in Europe. And I'm just like, how did I not know about this? So
with the Mate 30 Pro, it's not about using a VPN. Like there's a whole forum on this about what apps work and what don't. It has nothing to do with a VPN.
It's based off of the phone signature, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. The phone signature.
Like my Netflix is an older Netflix, so it doesn't recognize that my phone is newer. So that was the workaround for the Netflix.
Yeah, because there's a Netflix up to a certain point no longer works on the Note 7.
Oh, really?
So yeah, so if I want to watch Netflix on my Note 7, I have to install the older version. I have to sideload the older version.
But see, Disney Plus came out before the Mate, after the Mate. It came out after the Mate 30 Pro. So there's no need for it to even, like, I can't even use an older one because when it first came out.
Does Disney even have them on their radar? They're just like, just come to us. Like, probably they don't care about Huawei.
Well, I'm thinking once the UK gets it, I have a chance.
Okay. So on to the next article, you guys. So this is on ZNet by Daphne LaPrince Ringet. Brain hacking is the next big nightmare, so we'll need antivirus for the mind. It's true. Especially when Obama spearheaded the brain initiative, mapping out the brain, like figuring out what each and every neuron is. That obviously helped out, especially people with prosthetics, so that they can, have prosthetics that they can move with their mind. But obviously, there's a downside to this. When you mix understanding what the brain, like what specific parts of the brain does what, or what thoughts look like, and being able to piece together stories of what people are thinking about, whether or not they're lying, and mixing that with surveillance, that's a problem. So you're gonna need a VPN for your mind. Like, this is stuff that
this
we
is
kind of
what
have to think
you know
about
what I thought
ahead.
about.
Yeah.
I thought about this when I saw the article. Remember, they said it's going to be to the point where you go in a grocery store and they can put in your mind what they want you to buy. Like
Mhm.
they're going to have the piped in music or sounds that are going to make you, oh, I want potato chips. I want the most expensive potato chips. Let me buy those. Or
If
was
I
it that they could read what you wanted? It was one of the two of
Yeah,
those, and it was just like that's awkward and that's weird.
I would want off this planet if I closed my eyes and there was an ad. I would be like, get me off this planet. I no longer want to be a part of the technology society. We've gone too far. Where's the rewind button? I cannot do this.
I can't say that in the dark circle that it's not. Hey, it's scary.
They're thinking about ways of doing this. And
Oh,
and
they are.
yeah, like Jurassic Park, we spend too much time thinking about if we can, that we never thought about if we should. Like that is what
For
that's about.
everything that we've thought to progress technology wise, there's always going to be
Mhm.
the other dark side of, well, how can we get over or get leverage on this new technology?
Yeah. So there is this paragraph here that really hit me about this article. It says, a lot of surveillance tools are being built, he said, but some of us can decide to build the opposite kind of tech. Instead of designing tools to track citizens, for instance, we could have a technology that lets citizens survey governments and corporations, or an antivirus for the mind that lets you know when you're being manipulated. But again,
And this is
I
our
don't know how to
scary
write that
segment.
code. I don't know if this antivirus is really working for me.
This is our scary segment of the podcast because we have like two or three scary articles in a row. I'm just gonna let y'all know that. So prepare yourself.
Yeah. So we have to have like a lots of trust in whoever it is that writes that code for the antivirus to know that they're working for us, which I know people swear by VPNs, but I kind of feel skeptical about VPNs because it's just a software. I remember when VPNs was this hardware that you connect to your modem and it filters stuff in and out, but now it's an app. Now it's a
But listen,
software.
if I pay you enough money and you work for a VPN company, if you could put this little coding in your system to help me, why not? If I pay you enough.
If you pay me enough. But the fact of the matter is that
No, I'm
we
saying
really
from the
don't.
dark side. I'm saying
Oh,
like
okay.
I'm the evil person and I'm gonna pay you for this information that I want. Aren't you
Yeah.
gonna do this for me if I pay you enough?
Yeah, of
Everybody has
course.
a
It's
price.
money. Yeah, everybody has a price. Which is why I just, it's hard for me to believe in VPNs. Like what happened with NordVPN, was it a month ago? I'm just like, I mean, it's software. There was bound to be some kind of exploit. So I don't know. I mean, I still use it. I mean, who am
And
I? Who
then
am I kidding? I'm still using
once
it.
the government gets a hold of your stuff, it's just like, okay, everybody has it now.
Yeah. You know, it's like I saw this thing on YouTube. It was like somebody said, "I want to be heard," and the future says, "Okay," and just blast all that person's chats and logs and all that stuff on the internet. It's so funny.
Well, the internet never forgets. I know you're not much of a sports fanatic, but the quarterback for one of your Super Bowl teams, one of the Super Bowl teams, the Kansas City Chiefs, all of his old tweets are coming up now from when he was supporting Zimmerman after the
Ah,
Trayvon Martin incident. So it's just
oh,
like nothing goes to rest. Anything you've
no,
ever said, once you become famous, will come out.
yeah, even on Twitter, because even if you delete
Well, these
something
were
on
tweets.
Twitter,
Yeah.
yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Especially on Twitter, because some people use something like I think it's called like the Wayback Machine or something where you can
Yeah.
go back to old
The
tweets,
time machine or whatever. Yeah.
or you can compare, the amount of tweets that someone had and how many they deleted, and they said, "Oh, a scandal happened," and they knew it was gonna happen, so they deleted like 100 tweets in a day. So obviously they're guilty, you know.
But you're only going back so far. I've been on Twitter over a decade. I'm not going back that far. But let
Kimmy,
me
you and I
become
gotta be
famous or
careful
something.
because when we become famous, oh my goodness, they're gonna
All of
be
my
like,
old tweets are going to come to the surface.
oh, oh yeah, absolutely. And then, I feel like
I'm probably
people
worse
a
on
little bit
Twitter now than I
hyper.
was then, though.
Yeah,
Like, I used to
uh,
think there was a no cussing rule on Twitter, so I never cussed. But now,
yeah, same here. And then we don't know what the social climate is gonna be at that time, so who knows the things that we share and we joke about now. Or like on Wired Wednesday, like that's gonna be used against us in the future. Yeah,
Wired Wednesday is going to get us fired.
yo, Wired Wednesday has we're so immature on Wired Wednesday that it's like
Now we have to
all
go.
I
We
can
have
say
to
is
be
that we're
rich
just having
now.
fun.
We have to become rich now so we can survive.
I know, right? It's like you're crying with money in your hands. Ooh,
But you're right. That's the social climate. Like now, things that are okay, I feel like we get more and more sensitive.
Trenton just gave the ultimate. The ultimate. He said, just delete your old Twitter account
They'll dig
when
it
you
up,
become
Trent.
famous.
And welcome, Trent. I didn't know you were here. And welcome,
He
Steve
was
Mobile.
lurking. He was
Yeah.
lurking.
He's
Hi,
giving us all the details. Have you done this before, Trenton?
I haven't.
Trenton has all kinds of graveyard Twitter accounts. Well, this is technically my second Twitter account. My
Okay.
other one got resolved, so
Yeah.
dissolved. Yeah.
Yeah. I have a personal Twitter account, but I don't use it. I use my Tech Valor one more.
I
And
only have one, but Scrumptious One used to be Scrumptious, and I think somebody else is Scrumptious now, so it really doesn't matter.
yeah. Moving right along. This one is by Reuters. I never know how to pronounce Reuters by Joseph Men.
Reuters?
Exclusive. Reuters. Like a rotor cuff.
I am done.
Oh, okay. I just got interrupted by Oh Yeah Beats comment. He said, everybody has screenshots, but you can make
Hey.
fake screenshots if you know the right font
Oh, let's get in the deep
and
fakes
color.
then.
Yeah. Yeah, the only way to make non-fake screenshots is people who actually record their phone while they're scrolling and saying, this is a conversation. Who was it? Cardi B who did that? Yeah, this is the conversation.
No, Raymond Williams says he's never been on Twitter. That's my playground because everybody from my job is on my Instagram, on my Facebook. Twitter is my playground.
Yeah, Twitter is like where all the tech people mostly are.
In my first 5 or 6 years, I never showed my face on Twitter. I was a set of legs. That's all you ever saw. Yeah.
Ah.
Because I didn't want anybody to find me. So
Unless they knew your legs very well. Oh, Trent wants to know why Tim Cook is so red. Sorry. All right, let's go on with this
color
article.
grading is terrible. Let me stop.
Yeah. he had a suntan, sunburn. Exclusive Apple dropped plan for encrypting backups after FBI complaint. Sources.
No, so no encryption backups for y'all.
So they were going to do it, but
Yeah.
then the FBI publicly complained, and then they're
Well,
like,
see, this goes back to
"Forget this, I'm
last
out of
week's
here."
article where we said,
Yeah,
hey, they want them to come out and say they let them in, but they know they was already in there anyway. So now
exactly.
they're like, if you encrypt it, we can't even say, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. But last week, and I didn't bring up this article last week, but last week article, was it like 2 weeks ago, whatever. But an article came out where there's this machine that you could hook up an iPhone to, and it'll decrypt it. And they were saying that the FBI had it, but somebody was basically leaking out that there's this machine, but that the FBI already has it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really understand the timeline if it was after that's when the FBI started like saying, no, we don't have it. We don't like Apple. They're mean to us. They don't let us go inside, criminals' phones, and then they're just like, okay, this is
There have
just.
always been workarounds for Apple. Like
Mm-hmm.
if you just know regular people who work on computers and stuff,
Yeah.
Apple's secure, but there are workarounds.
Yeah, there are workarounds. Um, I listened to Juan Bagnell's podcast yesterday, and he was also talking about this too, about how you can't have it both ways. You can't have something that you're able to decrypt, but only have law enforcement or the government have it, and then say, oh, but this phone is secure. Because the same thing happened with the Samsung TVs. They gave the government access to be able to hack the microphones that went to the TVs. And then once the government was done with it, they left the exploit open.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to contain stuff because people talk.
Right.
So certain hackers found out about the exploit and they were getting a whole bunch of people's information. And that's most likely what would end up happening.
Right.
Oh, bye, Trenton.
Yeah, I whispered it. Bye, Trent.
Okay. So, I mean, it's true. It's true what Juan said. You can't have it both ways. Either something is, encrypted and secure, or it's not.
This is the happy medium. We're trying to keep everybody happy here.
You can't. if there's a hard, if there's a definition of something, and it is that something, then it is that something. It can't be a little bit of something else.
Oh, you can't be a little bit pregnant?
No. Just on my
That's
left
what it made
side.
me think of when you said a little bit of something. I was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah. So, do you think Apple did the right decision by just saying, you know what, X this project. We're just not going to give it to you guys.
Yeah, but they should stop lying about, the government not being able to get in the phone.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. Like, it is or it isn't. And if it isn't, then please don't lie about the fact that and say that it is.
Catwoman, they're going to keep lying forever.
Yeah.
Can't tell on
But the
ourselves.
good thing is that, well, the thing is that whenever humans are in charge of something, like you just can't help but gossip. It is
Yep.
ingrained in us to talk about something else, especially when you just tell someone something because you think that they're not connected to it at all. Like that's usually how the gossip goes. They go, "Oh, I know this person doesn't ever talk to somebody, but I feel like venting, so let me say this and that and the third." Then, boop, then it travels, telephone, comes right back at you. It's hard to keep your mouth shut. It really is. We're all chatterboxes. And that's why we're called Gadget Chat.
Chat, chat, chat. No, we give you all the deets. That's all.
Yeah. Um,
We do the
next.
snooping so you don't.
Okay, so this one is by Tech Radar. Anthony Sapatafor. The title is Internet Explorer has a major security flaw, but Microsoft can't patch it yet. Yeah. Yeah, I heard about this. So they came out with their new Internet Explorer and it has an exploit in it. But there's not only an exploit in Internet Explorer, there's also an exploit in Microsoft entirely. And I think that's probably why my computer keeps saying, you need to install this update. Oh, sorry, can't install this update, because they know it's a patch that they can't fix.
Well, it gets me. I thought about work because, like, that's what we use at work. What do you do?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we use Internet Explorer too. But this one, it comes with the new Microsoft Edge. Remember, we showed the logo before and it looked like Firefox? Yep. It's that.
I saw some articles on it today too.
Yeah. And it's an okay logo and everything, but it's off to a horrible start. Especially since they said we built it from the ground up, starting with Chromium. So it's going to be compatible with all the websites. And it's like compatible and unsecure. Oh my God, how could they mess it up? They really.
Hey, just
see fails like this, you wonder how could this even be, because we believe that the greatest minds are behind these programs. And
hey, LB.
Hey, LB. Hi, Evelyn. And the thing is that it's still there's still problems. Still problems. So don't upgrade, y'all. Don't upgrade. I still have a little thing here saying you need to upgrade your security thing. No gracias.
I think mine said that last week. I don't know if it actually updated though. I got off of one of our streams. I don't know if it was Wired Wednesday or Gadget Chats.
Yeah, and so here it says, all supported versions of Windows, including Windows 7, will no longer receive security updates.
Well, 7, they've been dropped 7, right? I thought they had dropped 7. Yeah.
But that's what's been happening, because my computer's like, you need to restart. Stat. And I'm like, okay, restart. And oh, sorry, I can't install the updates. I'm like, why you waste my time? Why are you wasting my time? And I feel bad for other people because I have 128 gigs of RAM. So when it updates and installs, it's like, and it still takes 15 minutes. So if it's taking my computer 15 minutes with 128 gigs of RAM, I can only imagine how long it takes for a person who doesn't have as much RAM as I do.
Y'all. What is he trying to say? Gracias?
Yeah, I think so. But okay, Evie said it with the L. Gracias.
Gracias.
Hey, you're welcome.
De nada.
De nada.
All right.
No, Savage Scientist, I am not taking a swing at you, even though you're a programmer. It's just the fact of the matter that you would think there would be some checks and balances.
Savage, stop taking things so personally, sir.
Oh my God, Michael Pepper Tech Talk. Really? He said
we don't. Once they told us we weren't getting upgrades anymore, they took us off of 7. And my state is cheap. And our federal government's always ahead here, so.
And LeBaron just said a pun. He said, y'all need to take Windows and toss it out a window.
Oh, there we go. Uh-oh, wrong one. Sorry. There you go, LeBaron. Thanks.
So Dr. Donna Walter said, I got a notice from the Secretary of State regarding some issues in Windows that compromises data. Anyone know anything about that? This is
what we're talking about.
Yeah, this is what we're talking about. Yeah, and then not too long ago, it was a week ago, Firefox had an exploit that was really bad, and it took them about a week and a half to resolve it. And they were telling people, don't use Firefox.
Just don't get on the internet, y'all.
I know, right?
Let's see how long that lasts. Be like, can I get on Twitter? It's an app.
So this is our scary story for the day.
I told you we had a slew of them. They're going to hack your brain.
Yeah, I noticed that when there aren't any gadgets coming about, there's a lot of software stuff that's happening, and it's usually really bad news.
Yeah, they like to scare you.
Mhm.
Boogie boogie.
Boogie. So this is by Android Headlines. Christijan Lusik. So LG patents smartphone with a flexible wraparound display.
I call
What do you think?
copycat.
Who they copying?
Xiaomi. They've already made this
Xiaomi?
phone. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
They have a
Well, no,
wraparound. Remember, we had it
this
on
one,
here.
no, but this one actually
Oh, it
comes
flipped.
out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it flips open, so it turns into a larger screen. So it's like a mini
Okay.
tablet
I
almost.
see now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Is it
but
gonna
it
have
is
the
kind
crease?
most likely. I don't see it not having a crease. It kind of reminds me of the Pablo Escobar phone, except the screen
No,
is
it's a lot
better.
better than that one. That phone was ugly.
Yeah. Yeah, because in the back it has like this little, I don't know if you can see that little notch back there, but it
Yeah.
doesn't fold out with it.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I would be scared that this part right here would be flimsy and would come off, would break.
Yeah,
So,
that's scary.
but we always hear companies getting all of these patents and nothing comes about it. So we'll see.
LB, you can't have my shirt. At the bottom in small print, it's the National Sarcasm Society. Like, we need your support.
Is this a phone that you would think about getting?
No.
Me neither.
If I'm not getting that Z phone, I'm definitely not getting this one.
Hmm. Well, congratulations on your patent, LG. Next article. Garmin Tactic Delta smartwatch has a kill switch and stealth mode by Chris Burns /gear.com.
If you want to feel like a super agent,
Basically, right?
yeah, because I'm like, who needs a kill switch on their watch?
Yeah. James Bond.
Mm, I can see if it was
So,
one of those functions to like delete everything off your phone and your watch, but this is just to
mhm.
like the watch.
I mean, what kind of personal information do you have in the watch besides GPS? If you're worried about the GPS on your watch, you need to also worry about the GPS on your phone.
In stealth mode, just kind of feels like airplane mode to me.
Yeah, that's what they said. It is basically airplane mode. And it's expensivo. $900.
I don't live to you, LV. I'm sorry. Gotta love typos. People give me the
Yeah.
business when I have typos, so I'm gonna give it to them.
Um, I guess this is interesting. I'm pretty sure maybe the government would buy these and give them to their
If you
soldiers.
want to feel more important than you really are, you need to get this watch.
I guess
Or
so.
government. I would say that, but how much is the government really going to let you use these things? Remember, they had the tracking issues with smart trackers or fitness trackers. They didn't want people
Yeah.
wearing those.
Yeah, because someone exposed a base, a US base, because they were running and they were using their Fitbit and the
Yeah,
Fitbit and they ran around the whole base. So people who didn't know that there was a base there now found out there was a base there because somebody was running around the base.
yeah. It's kind of like I had a Garmin tracker, and just to compete with other people, I would friend people, and of course, it's given. Oh, she ran 12 miles today. She ran here, here, and there. Not that I ran 12 miles because I'm fat, but I ran here, here, and there. Walking. I did a lot of walking or riding bikes. So
Good on you walking 12 miles.
no, I wasn't walking 12 miles either. I was exaggerating.
Well, good on Garmin for getting a US contract. I, I guess that's the silver lining. I don't know. $900 though. That's expensive.
That's how much this watch is?
Yeah.
It's got to be for the government. Got to be.
They love to spend money.
Yes, because they say, oh, well, we got this contract with y'all and blah, 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 and we ain't going to let nobody get your stuff. Kill switch. Oh, LB, I can't give you this shirt either.
Gib. G-I-B.
Oh, the typos.
Evie wants to know, do you know there's a Twitter called Gadget Chicks? Nope. You didn't
But
know
I
that.
know there's one called Gadget Chats. That would be us.
Boom, boom. um, so next one is a tweet. George Lucas met Baby Yoda. Look at his picture.
Listen, if it's not me, Yoda's cheating on me.
Aww.
Don't cheat on me, Yoda.
Aww.
I'm so jealous. I want you to look at me like
so
that.
Shy.
Yoda. Look at me, Yoda. Look at me.
Nah, not George Lucas. You don't want George Lucas to look at you like that?
No.
Okay. I mean, he is the father of Star Wars.
Big Al said, does that watch come in gold if it's $900?
It does not. No.
No, it does not.
And then Dexter Cumberbatch shared this picture of baby Yava the Hutt.
No, he's not cute.
No, he's not cute. And he evil too. I never liked Jabba the Hutt. Every time
How about Baby Groot? How do you feel about Baby Groot?
Oh, Baby Groot is adorable.
Look at you. You got excited.
Gosh, yes. Love Baby Groot. And Teenage Groot too. He's such a teenager.
Yes, Savage. All I have is the head for now until the Build-A-Bear. Until Build-A-Bear makes their Build-A-Bears, I will rock with the... And this is handmade. So I got this off eBay. So I'm okay with that until I can get the whole thing.
Cute.
Tana hates my obsession with Baby Yoda, but I'm totally obsessed.
I love Baby Yoda too.
Y'all want me happy, send me Baby Yoda everything.
I saw some Baby Yoda stickers on Redbubble. Oh, they were so cute.
I love Baby Yoda. I have every meme I can find, every GIF I can find of Baby Yoda.
So, last article. This is by GeekWire by Alan Boyle. Amazon wins patent for a robot that drops off a bunch of items on delivery route.
Do you see how big this thing is?
Yeah. It's huge.
Look, if I see this coming down the street, I'm thinking it's a bomb. You know, the things that detonate bombs. Yes. Yeah. No. I don't need that coming to the house.
It reminds me of this thing from Mr. Who. I mean, Doctor Who. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. But, and then look, this one gets on water. I guess you don't need a cargo ship anymore. You just send
Who's getting Amazon deliveries on the water though? Well, let's be real for a second. What are they using this for?
For all kinds of terrain.
Ma'am. I quit.
Yeah. Well, I just know it'll get stolen. Somebody would steal it. I'd be like, all these packages are mine.
So the funny is, okay, I'm gonna go on my annual Super Bowl cruise, and you know I can't ever pack. Like I have to buy my alcohol whenever I get to Florida to smuggle on the ship. Yes, I am a smuggler. You can bring a 12-pack of soda. So I put in the zip code for Prime now to see if they have delivery so I can have my soda delivered to the hotel I'm staying in the Friday before I get on the ship. Only because I don't want regular soda. Like I want a specific flavor of soda that goes well with my alcohol.
Yeah. Girl, it's your money. Go and get what you want to get.
But yes, there is Prime now in Tampa, Florida, so I'm excited.
Whoop, whoop. So
Glad I can
Spectacular
help people
Gadget
out.
said,
I sent him the link for that shirt that I had on the other day.
"Oh, nice! I love that shirt. It was so cute." Spectacular Gadgets said that this robot would be scaring the neighborhood kids. I believe it.
Yeah, it scares me.
Hmm. Yeah, especially how big it is. You would think it's like a little nah, because they're carrying multiple packages. And then I don't know. Would it like just leave the package there at the door, or do you have to come outside? Oh, they use their phone to be like, okay, I'm in front of the droid. Open up the
Dr.
hatchet.
Donna. Dr. Donna, go catch my replay. I have the Baby Yoda shirt on from the live stream that I had the other night.
Hmm. Yes. Go
And
to Gadget Goddess.
I told you I'd take you with me, but you gotta work.
Darn, working. That's the worst.
And she's always gone when I want to be gone.
I know. You guys are like two shifts in the night.
Well, I think she said she has certain times a year she can't take vacation. So I get
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. Yeah, make that money. So
Yeah.
the article all are the articles that we have for today.
Yay.
Our articles keep getting longer and longer. We keep having more and more articles.
How these days going?
So
I feel like
the
this was
Chinese,
good decompression for me.
yes. So the Chinese New Year is this Saturday on January 25th. So happy New Year's to all of our Chinese listeners.
And if you're ordering from overseas, make sure you get your order in
Yeah.
now, because they shut down for like a month.
Yeah, they
They
do.
don't do
Yeah.
anything.
Hmm. They're like, oh, sorry, I can't work with you. I'm in vacation. Oh
I
no,
would say
holiday.
if you don't
Holiday.
have it in by like tomorrow, I would hang it up.
Hmm. So happy Chinese New Year's to you, harmless Carl.
Thank you, Sharky. I am a
Mhm.
t-shirt enthusiast.
Yeah, you do. You have a lot of good T-shirts and a lot of good sayings.
I can send you a link, but you don't like Baby Yoda, LeBaron. I didn't get this shirt offline. I got this shirt at the beach.
Yeah, I know. Laverne confessed to us that he has a grudge against Baby
He
Yoda.
hates Baby Yoda. So people in Chicago do not like Baby Yoda for some odd reason.
They want to take him down. Why? He's harmless and cute.
Baby Yoda has done nothing to anybody. He's cute. See how cute he
Exactly.
is? You see these ears? Oh my God. Baby Yoda. He's so soft. Like if I could get a whole, if she could make a whole Baby Yoda like this is handmade. She did an excellent
Yeah,
job.
I
So
would. I
yeah,
would get it. Oh, I would get a whole one like that too. Oh,
yeah.
so
I
cute.
might need to write her and say, hey, I need you to make a whole Yoda.
Oh yeah. Let me know what she says. If she
And
says,
she'll charge $100,000 for it.
did it take her a long time to make it, or was that already made?
Oh, I mean, it was here in less than a week.
Oh,
And
that's nice.
Sharky, yes, I love mobile tech reviews. There's also a website that I adore, $6shirts.com. They have great shirts.
$6shirts.com. I've never heard of it.
Oh, pull it up.
Okay. Just like the number six.
I don't know if it's the word six or either way. If you Google it, it'll come up. And LeBaron, I go to the beach all the time and just has to warm up first.
Isn't
They
that
yeah,
okay?
they have
Trash
a little bit of everything. Oh, they have Baby Yoda. You see him? The child.
right here. The child. The child. Yeah, the one who created Baby Yoda is like, this name is not Baby Yoda. It's called the child.
I paused my game to be here. That's like a good gamer shirt.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be my
Guess
daughter's
what?
shirt right
Chicken butt. And you can pick the color. Yeah.
Okay, boomer.
So yeah, you see the guy swinging the bat, talking about touchdown.
Yeah, that's me. I don't know anything about sports.
That's what she said.
No, it's just that's what
She
she.
said. Yeah.
Uh, the year of the rat. I
We
thought
have
we
all
were in
kinds
the
of
year.
awesome.
I thought we were in the year of the boar.
We might be. But if you were born in the year of the rat, like I'm a year of the horse
Oh,
person. And they're having a
oh,
sale
you
right
are.
now, 10 for 50. Yeah, I'm a year of the horse.
Oh,
Do
10
you
for
know your year?
yeah. Let me see. 1987 Chinese zodiac. I'm the wabbit. That means I like to multiply.
Well, I'm not touching that one.
Okay.
Oh, I like that. 0 days without sarcasm.
That is your shirt right there. I'm sorry for what I said when I was hungry.
That's me. If I'm evil, I probably have not eaten today.
Oh, I love this one. Rebel scum. Oh, yeah. I'm a rebel. Rebel, rebel, rebel.
LeBaron, I did not turn you against Baby Yoda. Okay? I just send you a lot of his pictures and gifts.
Oh, it's because you always have that gif of him with the tea, like.
I have like 9 gifts now of Baby Yoda.
Oh yeah.
Appropriate for any moment.
Do you have a Giphy account?
I got a gift thing where you can download them, even from Twitter. So if I see one that I want the Goose Game, but I don't have a thing that plays it. I'm thinking about buying a Nintendo DS, a Nintendo Switch, just so I can play the Goose Game.
Is that
Untitled,
the
the Untitled Goose Game. It's about a goose.
Never heard of that.
That's like one of the top selling games. Yeah.
Really? Is it like Goose Simulator or something?
No, go Google it. The Untitled Goose Game. Look, I got you Googling everything. But we're in the fun part of the podcast.
The Untitled Goose Game.
Yeah, I don't think they thought it was going to do as well as it did. But yeah, you're kind of like a rude goose. And you're harassing the heck out of people. Yeah.
Yeah, yo. I've had some encounter with geeses. And they are so mean. And they poop everywhere, especially in the path that you're walking. Instead of pooping on the grass, they love on the concrete.
This is only available on Switch, desktop. You scrolled away from it. I was reading it. Yeah, it's not like you can play it on anything because I wanted it on my phone. I can't find it from my phone.
It says the platform is Nintendo Switch.
I know, but I don't want to spend money just to get a Switch just to play one game.
Then get the Switch Lite.
That's still like $100 and some bucks.
True.
Look, SpecTech is like, if you get the Switch, you have to get Splatoon too. My son plays Splatoon.
Yeah. I haven't. I know my daughters want that game, Splatoon, but I haven't gotten it for them yet.
Oh, my son had it on. It might have been on one like the old Nintendo stuff. Like he likes to play the old Nintendo stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The Wii and the Wii U. Yeah, he plays all that crap.
So you're just a goose walking around.
Yeah.
Stealth mode. Okay. They're like, hey, I know you want your ball. You're not getting it. Oh my God. So you're just
I'm weird like people? That. Yes.
That's great. That's awesome. I want to play that game now.
I do too, but I don't want to buy a Switch. Like I thought about getting a Switch Lite. I really want to play this game.
Aww.
They've added new levels to it because people are beating.
The goose is so mean.
Well, I am called the bully every now and again. Hey, speaking of which, hey Tana.
Hola, Tana. Oh my God, stealing people's mail?
This looks fun to me. I'm
Yeah.
shocked you've never heard of this. I really am.
Yeah.
See, now you have to get it for your girl's Switch so you can play it. See, if I
Yeah.
had access to a Switch, I would totally have
Threw
this
the
game.
mail in the water. Oh my gosh. This is a mean goose. Oh my God, this game. So how do you win? By being the most annoying goose ever?
I would guess so.
I would try to be a good goose.
Well, see, you don't want to play this then. Tana, I want this game.
Out now. That looks like a fun game to play.
And I want a baby Yoda. I want the Build-A-Bear version.
Did it come out yet?
No.
Is
But
it
when
going to
it
come out?
does, I'm going to have one. Oh, it's coming.
Build-A-Bear would make so much money off of that.
Well, they've already said they're releasing one.
So that baby Yoda, I love its eyes. It's like almost like anime eyes. That baby Yoda that you have.
Oh, mine, yeah.
All the other baby
They're
Yodas
so,
that I've seen, I don't like the way it looks.
yeah, they're very big eyes.
Mm-hmm. This one's really cute. And
Yeah.
then some people are
Even has a
saying
little
the
mouth.
theory. Yeah.
The
Some people
details are
theorizing
amazing.
yeah. Some people are theorizing that Baby Yoda is a girl. I know, right? I thought the same thing too. I'm like, what? A girl? I thought Baby Yoda was a boy, a Yoda.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
58-year-old Yoda. It's 58 or 59? They said he was
60.
58. I thought they said he was 58. Okay.
Nah, just 50. 50
The
years old.
child.
And then I found out today that in Watchmen, they're not doing a season 2, which I'm happy about because it was a really great first season, and I was scared that they were going to do a season 2 and it was going to be whack.
Oh, I meant to show Armadillo my case while he was here, but he's not here anymore. I have a glittery case, Armadillo. See?
Ooh.
And it's not yellow. See?
It's holographic.
And it still shows the Huawei. You see, it says Huawei right there. Huawei. Yeah. He says you can't make clear cases with glitter because they turn yellow. I'm like, no.
No, I've seen clear cases that don't turn yellow with glitter. I mean, it's probably just a clear case problem that they turn yellow, but not
all of them don't.
Because.
This is Casemate, and it's not yellow either. So
yeah.
So it's all on who makes it and how they make it.
Yeah, that's very true. So I'm not going to spoil anything about the circle. What I am going to say, though, is that the AI that they use, like the app or whatever, it transcribes what people say perfectly. So I don't think it's a real AI. But if it is, I want it on my phone. It transcribes perfectly. If you say, go to this app, it'll go to that app with no problems. You don't have to repeat yourself. It's like effortless. I want that AI.
If I find this shirt online, y'all, I'm gonna make sure I get a link for y'all after the stream is over because everybody likes this shirt.
I like how Two Phones says that your Yoda looks like a Pokemon.
I'm trying not to cuss, Two Phones. It looks like Baby Yoda. Okay.
It looks so cute.
He is adorable.
Yeah. I like they're like, do the thing with your hands. He's like,
yes.
He's like, okay.
Me and my brother both love that part. Do the hand thing. Do the hand thing.
He's like, oh, okay.
Whatever you want. Oh, Big John. You can go buy stickers though. Not that you won't
That's
Tech
true.
Woes stickers, but we're selling them. He says he wants to give a super chat.
Yeah.
We have a, I think we have a PayPal link somewhere too. But
Yes, we do have a PayPal link in the description as well. Also, on our podcast, we have a support uh, link there too.
on Anchor.
If you want to support, yeah, if you want to support through Anchor, or you could just donate through the PayPal, or yeah,
Or the stickers.
very
And she announced for those who came late, Redbubble is having a sale right now. So if you want to buy your stickers at discount, shipping will not be discounted, but the stickers themselves will.
yeah, it's between 20 to 50% everything on the site. So yeah, now's the perfect time to get some stickers. So you
I'm
can
going
either
to
get
buy my stickers now.
yeah. So you can either get the gray tech woe, the blue tech woe, or the pink tech woe. Or just in time for Valentine's Day, we have this new one up. It's called You're My Other Half. And it's a phone with wired earbuds and hearts. So, you know.
Hey, I play Tecmo Bowl, Savage. Don't come for me.
What's a tech mobile?
It's a football game.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Is it like fantasy? Football fantasy?
No. It's a video game. Like
Oh,
I
okay.
was the only female in the dorm in college playing Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a DLC that's coming out for what's it called again? Kingdom Hearts. So there's a part in the end that that happens real quick. And so they're expanding upon that and on that. And so I'm excited. Even though I got Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, and 3.
Didn't yours crash or something?
No, I just never played it because I've just been too busy. I know Mr. Calvin bought it for me and I haven't even played it once. But I went online and I just saw people play it and I saw the ending and everything. And so there's a part in Kingdom Hearts 3 that they're expanding upon, and there's a DLC coming out for it. I want it.
Speaking of not playing a game in a while, when I loaded up this phone to get my Final Fantasy 15 back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's turn this on. It did not start where I ended.
No!
So
progress.
it didn't start out. I think it started like at chapter 2. And it started with chapter 1. And I was just like, do you understand? I have to start all the way over.
Oh, I feel for you.
Yeah.
That's so sad. That happened with me, and I couldn't play the game again. The Kingdom Hearts mobile game. I couldn't do it. I couldn't start over. It was so much hard work. I had so many good cards.
No, Big John said he's coming for our PayPal. Well, it's wide
Oh,
open for you, Big
gracias.
John.
Yay. Everything goes back into the channel. We got goals. Appreciate you. I hope you guys like our stickers.
I got a nice clear phone case to put my stickers on. I just haven't bought the stickers yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating. I want to try one of the bigger ones, but I just want to know how big it is.
It shows the sizes.
Yeah, they gave kind of a ratio, but I was just like,
the dimensions. So this one is 2.4 inches by 4 inches. So this is the small. Right. Small.
Right. I was gonna go to the Tech Woes. I think the other one's like 5 inches. I was just like, okay, that's too big for a phone. And I don't really stick things on my iPad anymore. I used to stick things to my iPad.
Okay, so transparent. Okay, so this is 3.6 by 3 inches. That's the small.
3 by 3.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go to the large,
medium.
Oh, there's a medium. That's the one that's on the iPad. So that's a nice size there.
Mm-hmm.
So how big is a large one? Ooh. They put it on a skateboard. That's what threw me. I was like, okay, skateboards can be big or little, you know?
I guess it would be an adult size skateboard, but it's 8.5 by 7 inches. So that's like the size of a sheet of paper.
Well,
Yeah,
8 by
like the size.
11 is a sheet of paper.
So this is So this is 8, and so 7 would probably be here.
Okay.
So that's how a large. Yeah.
I'm going to figure it out because I want the discount.
Yeah. Yeah, and then so it's $12. Let's see what happens. No, it wouldn't give me the right one because it's ours, so it wouldn't give me the right price.
No.
Um, and oops, I deleted that one. Whoopsies.
And for those who came late, our links for the deals for the day were from Best Buy.
Mm-hmm. And the links are in the
The
description.
description.
Yep.
Well, Big John, we like big things.
Mm-hmm.
For those listening on the podcast, Big John Tech Review said, be careful. I'm from Texas. And everything is big. See my name.
Yeah.
He didn't say his name. He said, see it.
This is a extra large 8.5
Ooh.
by 14. It can go
How
on the
big?
fridge.
They got that on a refrigerator.
Yeah. Yeah, 8.5 by 14.
And for Savage, I have the Nintendo Classic too. And Tana would probably approve of me not giving LeBaron the shirt off my back.
Yes.
Let me see how big this shirt is. What size you need, LB? What size do you need, LB?
It's taking a while for the stream to load. Or he just
Yeah, I
hasn't
know.
said anything yet. Oh, okay.
No, it's gonna take a minute, but you know, I might have to go pick some up in bulk and sell them.
Yeah, I know, right?
Here's the Gadget Chats T-shirt sale that has nothing to do with Gadget Chats.
He's like, well, I hope they're not sold out.
Well, I think most people who come here are sarcastic, so.
Mm-hmm.
Even the good doctor agrees with Big John Tech Reviews. I love Texas. I love the brisket there. I'm a foodie. You ever been to Texas, Catwoman? No. That's fine. I mean, there's plenty of people who haven't been to Texas. I've been to the Dallas Fort Worth area, and I've been to Austin. Mexican martinis are wonderful. Where else have I been? Have I been anywhere else in Texas? I enjoyed it. There are still places on my bucket list, though, that I need to go. I did knock one of those out last year because Chicago was on my list, on my bucket list. Yeah. I still need to venture out more, but gotta wait for it to warm up a little bit because it's cold. Cold.
Well, I mean, I know Texas is part of the U.S., but I don't want to do any traveling until I find out, what's going on with my situation.
Okay. That's fine. LeBaron says he wears a large to extra large. I do an extra large to a 2X. I got tatas. They got to fit.
Yeah.
But this is a 2X because I bought it to wear with capris or leggings, tights. You cover the front area, you cover your rear.
Yeah. I fit into a 3X, but if there's a 4X available, I'll go with the 4X. And then so I have more room.
My son has a 3DS. Oh, Tana, we can go to Texas. I think Big John's in Houston. I've never been to Houston, so that would be an awesome trip.
Oh, fun.
Yeah. We're
There's a
just
lot
checking off our
of
YouTube friends that we want to go visit.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a joint venture with you and the Tech King Mike family.
Oh yeah.
Y'all aren't too far from one another.
Mm-mm.
I was trying to break that down
Yeah.
to somebody who was trying to take a cruise. I said, going on a cruise, Florida is the best place to go out of.
Mm-hmm.
And she started looking up stuff and she was like, you're right. If you go out of Charleston, you can only go to the Bahamas. I was like, pretty much.
Wow.
But she doesn't fly. So I was like, well, Jacksonville isn't really that bad a drive.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can go out of Jacksonville or Orlando. Neither are too bad. So she says, but I don't want to get off a boat and have to drive so many hours. Like, totally up to you. Because my cruise goes to Cozumel and the Cayman Islands this year.
Oh,
We went
cool.
more. We went to more places last year, but it was a 7-day cruise. So this is only 5.
There's only 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we should probably let people know that most likely you're not going to be able to do, well, not most likely.
What was
You won't
that?
be able-
February? What week is that?
You said the first week of February.
Yeah, the first full week of February. I will not be on Gadget Chats that Tuesday. Carnival is notorious for having crappy Wi-Fi. So I probably won't be on Wild Wednesday that week either. Royal Caribbean, if you're cruising, great Wi-Fi. I
Oh yeah.
streamed from the Royal Caribbean, but I did
Oh
Wild
yeah, I
Wednesday from
remember.
Royal.
Uh-huh.
So yes. When I rate the boats, Royal has King Supreme Wi-Fi.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, you're not really supposed to be on the boat to stream anyway.
I know, right? It's like you're not supposed to be working while you're on the cruise, but some people just can't help it.
I'll take lots of pictures. I'm a very scenic nature kind of like I like sunrises and sunsets and ocean water and being able to see the bottom of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was a mermaid in my former life. I love the water. I could swim all day. So
Sedina.
I love it. Beach, pool, any form of water, lake.
Savage Scientist said, before you travel, you may want to have your federal real ID on deck. So your
No,
passport.
I won't have mine until I have to have it in October.
Oh, is that when they're gonna start
Yeah.
requiring you to have? Okay.
I have a passport. I have an ID. I have a birth certificate that's laminated and that big. So I have all kinds of forms of ID.
Yeah. Well, that's so weird. I thought that already happened because
no, because you can't fly
2006?
without the real ID. When it goes into place, you can't fly without it. And I've been flying.
Wait, is there a real ID happening?
Yeah, it's gonna have a star on it.
So I have to get a new ID.
I will too.
Okay.
Even though mine doesn't expire for years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope that they let us all have our new IDs for free. Because that would suck if we have to pay for it.
Dr. Donna has a question, and since you're from Florida, you can probably answer this one for her.
Oh no, we pay property taxes.
So do we. We even pay property taxes on cars.
Yeah. We just don't have the state tax like in our paychecks and stuff.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, we just only have to pay the federal tax.
Well, the other thing is we were talking about swimming in Tana Stream. How many people can swim here? I can swim.
Mm-hmm.
I am not the feds. I work for the state government, not the federal government.
There's a big difference. I've been learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dr. Donna, the real ID is just, okay, you have to show various forms of ID to get the new real ID. So like your old ID will work for basic stuff, but if you want to travel, if you want to get on a plane, if you want to get on a boat, things like that, you're going to have the real ID.
And that's gonna start in October.
I want to say it's like we've got the internet at our fingertips here. Just Google real ID.
Who
I want to say
voted
it's
for
not
this?
the government
Who voted?
because they were manufacturing IDs left and right here.
Okay.
Yeah, October
Real
1st.
ID Act. Okay, so it's October 1st. For the public, for the state, federal enforcement.
Oh, what are the yellow states? What's that mean? They get an extension.
Extension.
Oh, that sucks. My state is not getting an extension. It's the 1st, Savage, not the 10th.
Okay, the extension is on for aircrafts until September 18, 2020.
In Oklahoma, that's not every state.
I know, but how is that an extension when everybody else has it in October? That's not an extension.
What does there say?
September 18, 2020. But everybody else.
Maybe that's for the nuclear power plants and stuff.
Okay. Okay.
But
yeah. What's AS? Oh, Samoa. American
I
Samoa.
would just say, hey, be safe. And before.
Why is New Jersey under review? Okay.
I really don't think my license expires to like 2024 or some stupid foolishness like that.
So are they doing this because states don't really talk to each other about IDs and stuff?
Well, I'll tell you what was going on here. People were manufacturing licenses. So if I was an illegal citizen, I could go to a person and they would create me a license. And so I could use that license to fly, to travel or whatever. And with all of the terrorism and stuff that was going on, they were like, hey, we got to put something in place so these people aren't using bogus IDs and we don't know who committed these terroristic
because every
acts.
state's license looks different, basically.
Right. But they even redid ours. Like it used to be basically information laminated and that was it. And now we have all kinds of like, remember they made the new $100 bills or whatnot? And they're really cartoonish. Our licenses look like that now, where they have holograms and stuff in them, so you can't duplicate them. You can't photocopy and make another license. Our stuff was really cheap before,
unless you steal that machine.
Right.
Okay. but that's
Dr. Donna, you're gonna need more than a birth certificate to get a license now. And no, I'm not a federal agent. Yeah, I've just been reading up on this because I gotta redo mine. Like,
yeah. So aside from your birth certificate, what else do you need?
I should say it on here.
Frequently asked questions. Let's see. For the public, what is a real ID?
This is for you, Dr. Donna.
2005.
When did Congress pass this? In 2005?
Uh-huh.
Wow. Look how long it took to implement. 15 years.
Yeah. Are all states issuing a real ID compliant card? They're working closely with states and territories.
How do I get one? Is that the one that tells you?
Visit your state driver's license agency website to find out exactly what documentation is required to obtain a real ID. At the minimum, you provide showing full name, date of birth, social security number, 2 proofs of addresses, and lawful status.
Wow.
How do I know if my license identification is real compliant?
It'll have a star on it.
Okay, it'll have a
the
star.
real IDs have a star of some sort somewhere on them. The California was kind of hot with a bear, though. I can't front.
Right? Yeah.
I want mine to have a bear on it.
I gotta go look at my ID, see if my ID already has a star on it.
No, I know mine doesn't. Everybody I know who has the real ones have gotten them within the past year or two.
When will I need to change? How do I travel domestically? Beginning October 1st, 2020. Wait, you for traveling domestically? Okay. Every state and territory resident will need to present a real ID compliant license ID or another acceptable form of identification for accessing federal facilities, entering nuclear power plants, and boarding commercial aircrafts. The card itself must be a real ID compliant unless the resident is using an alternative acceptable document such as a passport or a passport card or a state issued enhanced driver's license.
Yeah, I got to get in there for my passport expires.
Individuals, yeah, the act does not require individuals to present identification where it is not currently required to access federal facility, such as enter a public area of the Smithsonian, nor does it prohibit an agency from accepting other forms of identification. So, if you don't have a real ID, you got to drive everywhere.
Yep, pretty much. And Dr.
Are
Donna
you gonna
asked if
need
she
it
had
for?
to dig up her granny and bring her too.
Oh my God, no, I don't think so.
I don't think they're gonna accept granny.
But the what they're requiring for you to get a real ID is no different than what you need to bring to get a regular ID.
No, it's
I
more.
have to.
It's more.
No,
Yes, it is. I think I only needed like well now it's just like the previous ID. Well, I don't even need that to renew my license. They already got my picture in the system, so they just give me another license. But for this, I've got to bring in Social Security card. What is it? Social Security card, birth certificate, and 2 proofs of like address and stuff like that. I didn't have to do any of that for my license.
I have to do that when I got my Florida license. When I moved to
Okay,
Florida,
so maybe some states are already compliant, whereas like mine, no.
I'm gonna go see if I have a star.
You're gonna do what? She's going to see if she has a star. Savage, they all have stars. We just pulled up the website for you. Tana, do you have a star on yours? And you don't say huh, you're supposed to say K. They think you're Hispanic. Say K, K, K. Yeah, the LeBaron, the Social Security card and the birth certificate was kind of given. It's the extra stuff after that. She says her state already requires that. Mine does not. So I feel like it's extra for me because I never had to have 2 proofs of address. My son has to show more at his school to prove that he lives where he lives.
I have a star.
Oh, you already have one.
Woo woo! I'm official. I can fly. I can fly.
I will be flying, and I will have mine updated before October 1st.
Yeah.
Because I try to have, I try to travel as much as possible.
I have this star right here. Mine's a circle star.
I think ours are black here. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at you. Okay. I want the bear.
I don't have to worry about Yeah, I'm so happy I don't have to worry about it. This makes sense because sometimes, so I have like the black strip, right? And I didn't understand why there was a black strip, but sometimes I'd go into places and they would just slide it. And they would just swipe it, and I'm like, oh, there's a magnetic strip on here. Okay, cool. Mine's expires in 2023, so okay, I'm good. I don't have to worry about it. That's perfect. Yay!
They're going to take some more money out of my pocket, so I know mine don't expire before 2020 is over with.
Yeah.
Mine expires 2024.
Mm-hmm.
And my picture has got to be at least over a decade old. I'm 5'6".
Yeah.
I'm not 5'6". But that's the height when I started driving. That's how tall I was at 16. So
yeah. LeBaron Burton says you need to have your birth certificate notarized. I mean, mine was notarized.
Mine is notarized now. Yeah.
Yeah. but mine also had to be translated from Spanish to English, so that's why it was notarized. Do they notarize it when your child is born?
If you had a copy, an official copy, like
I mean, it's stamped by the government. Like, for example, my children, it's stamped by the government, but
you got me going to
it's
get
not
all your
notarized.
Let me see my. I'm going to get all my documents here.
Yes.
See, there's my birth certificate.
Oh, cool. You got a birth certificate card.
And it is notarized. I'm not showing you the other side, but it's notarized.
Yeah. Okay. So that's a seal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Passport.
Nice.
Social security card. Like I keep all my stuff together so I don't lose it. Voter registration card.
Yeah.
Military ID. Man, crazy. I got passport pictures in here and everything. I had to have everything together. You know, I'm talking about my son is getting his name changing and I'm changing mine. We are letting my ex-husband's name go. The only reason I kept it was for my son.
Yeah. And next week I have an interview of a lifetime, and I hope that I pass.
I hope you do too.
Thanks. Because if I don't, I can't do this show anymore.
Stop it.
I'm so nervous. I've been studying like crazy.
You are so awesome. You'll nail it.
Thanks.
Oh, wow.
Big House said military ID.
Yes, I used to be married. I was a military wife. So, yes, I have military ID. It's expired, but yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about my birth certificate, Dr. Nala? They do them here. Like you can get a miniature version of your birth certificate and it's notarized so it counts just like an official birth certificate.
Yeah. They have one like that too. My daughters, they have a short one, but it's not laminated. It's just like a card. They have a short one and they have a long one.
Yeah, I've learned not to carry that stuff around with me because if you lose your wallet, you lose everything in essence. If you have all of those things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very true. They say that, but I'm too paranoid. I carry all my identification with me. I do. I can't go outside and then now I'm being shipped back to the.
You got a real ID now. You don't need to carry it all.
Yes, you do. A real ID doesn't mean anything. It doesn't show proof of residence, unless it doesn't. Just because you can have a real ID, and not have permanent status here in the United States. So yeah, it would be horrible if.
I used to carry everything until I was pregnant with my son and I left my purse at the McDonald's. Yeah. I stopped carrying everything then. It was still there when I got back. But pregnancy brain is a real thing, y'all.
It is. Forget everything. But when it comes to my wallet and my identification, I've never lost it. Ever. Like, I live and breathe. I always search for, I carry my whole life in here.
I said, oh God. Yes, it was in the same booth where I'd been sitting. Nobody sat there. I had gotten all the way home and had to go all the way back to McDonald's. Yes.
Yeah. And there was someone that was nice, right?
Nobody sat there. So I'm sure if somebody had sat there, it would have been gone.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good.
But I think good fortune comes back to people. Like I've found a number of wallets and stuff that I always turn in. So.
So I saw something. I think it was True TV. It was this guy. He just came out of court, and then he dropped his wallet. He didn't know, and it was an attorney that picked it up, took out all the money out of it, gave the wallet to an officer, and was like, "Oh, I found it in the men's bathroom." They went back and checked the surveillance. He did not find it in the bathroom. He found it right where the metal detectors and stuff were. They saw him take out the money. And so they took away his license to practice law. And he owed the guy $2,500.
Who's walking around with 25? I guess he had court fees to pay or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because they will not take.
They made him pay double the amount of what was in the guy's wallet. But even that's still a lot of money to have in your wallet.
Our court system does not. Our court system does not take checks. So you're paying in cash or you're paying with a credit or debit card.
What about money order?
You would have to know what your fees and court costs and they might take it, but that's a very because cost of court costs more than your fine usually is, and people don't offhand usually know how much that is.
Savage Sign said that he found $500 from a cab ride a guy left in his car and he returned it.
That's awesome. He does Uber. I've had these things where I've gotten on an elevator and there's just like $40 on the floor. Now I can't return that to anybody. That was on the floor, and I feel like I've been blessed at that point.
There's no identification. You don't know who it belongs to. Yeah.
I think we were headed out one night and we got on the elevator and there was money there. I was like, okay, the first round is on whoever left the money in the elevator. So I treated everybody. I'm sitting here reading the chat. It's funny. I used to collect 50-cent pieces, dollar coins, $2 bills. I have Jamaican money. I have money from Iraq from when my ex-husband was stationed there. Like, I collect weird stuff like that.
That's cool. I remember I used to collect coins too because they would have different years on them. And so I'd match them. And then I was like, I'm too broke for this.
I thought about doing the state quarters, but I backed away from it. But I do like the 50-cent pieces, the dollar coins.
Have you seen $2 before?
I have $2 bills.
Oh, you do?
Anytime I can get my hand on one, I keep it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun. Just find like rare money that like is not in circulation anymore.
Yeah, and then my brother knows I'm weird like that. So when he went to Jamaica, he was like, I bought you back some Jamaican money. I was like, cool. I have some pesos from when the last time I went to Mexico.
Dr. Donna Walters, right? She said, if you ask anyone if they lost $40, they'll be like, me.
Right. And who knows who was the last person on that elevator. So
yeah,
it wasn't like I was going to even poll that. I was just the first out of my group to get on there. And I'm observant. So I was just like, money.
Like, oh, you got to share that with the group.
And I didn't feel pressured to, but I told everybody the first round would be on me.
Yeah. Aw, that's sweet.
I try. I'm not a bully all the time.
I remember we did a Yankee grab. It's like a Christmas thing where it's like Secret Santa, but you can't open it. It's some weird rules or whatever.
Like White Elephant?
Yes. Like White Elephant. And I got scratch off tickets and I got $40. And the person that was like, oh, you need to share that with me. I'm like, what?
This was my scratch off. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was like, I don't need to share it with you. It's like, well, I bought you the scratch off. I'm like, are we serious?
How are you telling? It's supposed to be a secret. How are you telling?
I was like,
he was hoping you wasn't gonna win nothing. Like,
I know, right?
I gave her the wrong ones.
Yeah, and that was like the trend that year because everybody was getting everybody had like a scratch off or whatever. Some people won nothing, some people won $2, and here I am. I don't even like to gamble.
My coworker. My coworker told me to get her husband scratch offs when I was going to his birthday party, and I don't know if he won anything or not, but I was like, okay, because I was gonna get him a nice gift. She was like, just get him a bunch of scratch offs. So I got random amounts. You know, I didn't get all the same scratch off, but
Yeah.
I don't know if you want anything. I've received them before in a card for a birthday gift. I think I won like $1 or some dollars some change. I was just like, don't even think I went and cashed that in.
Yeah. Moral of the story, though, if you're gonna give, just give. Don't expect something back.
Right. It's kind of like if we go in on like Powerball tickets. You know, if you go in with people, you go in. If you don't, you don't.
Yeah.
But there've been lawsuits over that too, where the person hits and they try to keep it all.
Yeah, and then they like disappear.
It's like everybody's supposed to have like a photocopy of this bad boy. There's a way of doing this.
or writing, or everybody in a group text, or something like that.
These are the numbers.
I used to participate in one of those, like at work.
The
Like,
pool thing where everybody puts in for the lottery ticket.
oh, hey, put in $10. And then I'm like, I'm gonna stop doing this. I'm probably giving you guys bad luck because I don't even like to gamble. I'm like, here's $10. I don't expect it back. I don't care.
I play myself, but the whole like I think in certain states you can remain anonymous, and I said that would totally be the way I would go. But playing with a group, you see them all on TV, like, "Yay, we won!" Be like, "I'm gonna just stand here in the back." But yeah, I've seen people remain anonymous and say, "Hey, I don't want anybody to know." We had a black couple that won here, and they didn't last much longer after that. But yeah,
That sucks.
hey, money.
Horror stories. Yeah.
Or the guy who thought everybody was his friend. Like they did a story on him on like True TV or ID Network or whatever, where everybody was trying to take advantage of him and his money. He ended up dying. He ended up getting killed. But yeah, he was so generous. It was just like people were taking advantage of him, and then they killed him for his money.
That's horrible. So sad. I mean, we hate to end it off on a sad note, but we're 2 hours.
Good thing is I've never won the lottery. I've won right below the amount you have to report. I think it was like $400 because once you get up to 500, I think you're supposed to report it regardless. I'll put it that way. But the place where you buy the ticket will make you report it on site around these parts if it's above a certain amount and they're paying it out to you. So I was at the beach for my birthday and won like $400. So
cool.
That's about the most. I usually win my money back when I play my numbers. But if I do the random pick my numbers, I don't win anything.
Of course, it's the system. The system always wins. All right, so we're going to call it a night. Thank you for everybody that has joined us. Thank you for everybody who will be listening to the replay. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget.
I hope you come by to Easy Computer Solutions Wired Wednesday tomorrow, where you get to see us a little more laid back and savage.
Yeah.
If not, we'll see you next week here.
All right. Absolutely. Well, I'm Catwoman.
And I'm Gadget Goddess. And we are
your homegirls of tech.
Here on the Gadget Chats podcast. Have a great evening.
Ta-da!